Books about games you should read. This is the best and most objective possible reading order for any books about video games. Console Wars by Blake J. Harris, a narrative history of gaming's silver age. But don't watch the movie, it's way worse. Number 2, Blood, Sweat, and Pixels by Jason Schreier, an exploration of the miracle that is any game making it to launch. Number 3, Getting Gamers by Jamie Madigan. Both the psychology that goes into game design and the psychology that has been discovered thanks to video games. Number 4, Press Reset by Jason Schreier, personal stories of how game developers have struggled, succumbed to, and overcome the instability within the video game industry. Number 5, Reality is Broken by Jane McGonigal, a sociological and ethical work arguing for how games can be better incorporated into and improve society and our broader culture. Number 6, Homo Ludens by Johan Huizinga, a pre-video game exploration of how games are inherent to human life and may have contributed to the development of culture itself, to expand your way of thinking of what may even be called a game. Number 7, Controller Revolution by Alexander Holmes, arguing that video games as an art form have the potential to be philosophy itself. I wrote this! It's a good book, and your patronage would help support this channel. Number 8, Rules of Play by Tekimbas and Zimmerman, for an introduction to the vocabulary and frameworks you will need to be a successful game designer. Zimmerman is also the author of the foreword of our next book. Number 9, Characteristics of Games by Elias Gushera and Whitley, when you are ready to look at game design from a rigorous and mathematical lens. Number 10, Ludolectic by Alexander Holmes, my second book, written as a pragmatic guide for shepherding non-gamers over the hurdles of sharing games with people who are not engaged with the subculture. Don't read The Ultimate Guide to Video Game Writing and Design by Flint Dill and John Zur Platten. Often anti-artistic, anti-intellectual, and prioritizing a self-proclaimed pragmatism hardly achieved in the book itself, it was mostly about screenwriting with a severely limited scope of video game stories that is stuck in the quick-time event era of AAA game development, with incessant references to Indiana Jones and how hot Lara Croft's sharp polygonal breasts are. Find a different source for a useful video game design document format and a basic rundown of how to write a screenplay. That's all. Hope you found it helpful, and stay true.